sucks when you see someone you love with someone else, but I just want her to be happy.
Watching someone you once loved move on with someone else is a strange kind of pain. You might still care, even if you're no longer together, and part of you just hopes they're happy. That's why what happened next shook people up so badly. A surprise song dropped from Justin Bieber, and it immediately caused a storm online. Fans thought it was about Selena Gomez. Not just any song, but a personal one, sounding like it came from a place of deep emotion. The internet lit up within hours. The lyrics didn't feel random, they felt real. People started wondering if Justin was finally saying something about his past with Selena, or maybe reaching out one more time. One line in particular stood out: "I'm never going to stop loving you." That didn't feel like someone moving on. That sounded like someone still holding on. And just like that, the internet zoomed in. Everyone wanted to know what he really meant. Was this closure or something else? Rewind to March 2025, Selena and her fiancé Benny Blanco released a joint album titled I Said I Love You First. It quickly became a hit. But one track in particular, track 9, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, stood out. It didn't just sound like a breakup song. It felt personal, painful, maybe even targeted. The melody was soft but heavy. The lyrics, more intense than anything Selena had dropped in a while. Fans couldn't help but link it to Justin. When she sings, you walked in. Big grin, talking like we're friends. Honey, what were you thinking? It doesn't feel like a random line. It sounds like she's talking to someone directly. Then comes the kicker. He loves me, I love him. Look at you. Just look at you now? She never says Justin's name, but to most fans, she didn't have to. The message felt obvious. The chorus went even further. You're so embarrassing. Go cry when no one's watching. I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten? These weren't soft jabs. They were sharp. And if you'd been following Bieber's emotional social media posts over the years, especially the sad selfies and long captions, it was hard not to see the connection. The song ended in Spanish, with the words translating to, now all is said and done. All is forgotten. Short, but powerful, like a final goodbye. Selena seemed to be closing a chapter, and fans were eating it up. Social media exploded. Hashtags trended. People made theories, memes, videos, and most of them pointed in one direction. Justin. Why are people so sure the song was about him? It wasn't just the lyrics, it was the timing, the history, the mood of the song. That line, look at you. Just look at you now, reminded people of Selena's 2019 track, Look at Her Now. Another song people believed was about Justin. It felt too connected to be a coincidence. And right when this new track was making waves, headlines about trouble in Justin's marriage to Hailey Baldwin were everywhere. Paparazzi photos showed him looking drained, while Selena was glowing. In pictures with Benny, the contrast was glaring. TikTok and X, formerly Twitter, jumped on it. One creator made a video lip-syncing to the line, He loves me. I love him. Look at you. Just look at you now, while showing happy clips of Selena and Benny, next to more recent footage of Justin looking sad or frustrated. The comments took off. People said things like, he's falling apart, and this man is not okay. Then came Justin's livestream on Instagram on March 31st, just days after Selena's album dropped. He didn't seem like himself. His vibe was low, almost distracted. Fans didn't miss the timing. One post went viral saying, Justin really been crashing out over that Selena Gomez song? When asked what the album meant to her, Selena stayed calm. In an interview with Spotify's Countdown series, she explained that the album wasn't about one person. She said it came from different experiences from her past, her relationship with Benny, even friendships. She said she's moved on, but fans weren't convinced. In fact, her comments made people even more sure the song had deeper meaning and that it was about Justin. Meanwhile, Justin didn't say much publicly, but his actions made noise. On March 30th, he posted a picture showing off a new nose piercing. It wasn't anything dramatic, but fans couldn't help noticing he looked tired. Some said he seemed out of it. Then on April 3rd, he posted a meme of Gollum from The Lord of the Rings that read, Girls on social media when they get engaged. He didn't tag anyone, but considering Selena had just announced her engagement, people took it as a direct shot. The internet didn't stay quiet. One person commented, Bro's been married for 8 years and has a kid. Why? Is he still posting stuff like this? Others thought maybe it wasn't a diss, maybe it was something deeper. Justin has been open before about struggling with his emotions. In older posts, he's said things like, I think I hate myself sometimes when I feel myself start to become inauthentic. That kind of honesty stays with people. Even if he doesn't spell it out, it's clear he's going through something to understand all this. We have to go way back to 2009. That's when Justin and Selena first met through their managers. At The time they brushed off dating rumors, Selena even joked that he was like a little brother. But behind the scenes, something was starting. By 2010, they were secretly dating, two teenagers in the spotlight, trying to figure out love while the whole world watched. By early 2011, the secret was out. Paparazzi caught them kissing on a yacht in St. Lucia during New Year's. After that, there was no hiding. Their relationship became public, and fans were obsessed. Justin went all into he once rented out the entire Staples Center just to watch Titanic with Selena alone in an empty arena. That's not just romance, that's the kind of memory people don't forget. Fame might look glamorous from the outside, but for Selena it came with real pain. When she was dating Justin, the hate she received online was intense. His fanbase wouldn't let up, she was constantly targeted. The kind of harassment she got back then would definitely be taken down today, but at the time it just kept piling on. By 2012, their relationship was already under strain. Selena had even given Justin a diamond promise ring, a symbol of commitment. But between their packed schedules and the pressure of being young stars in the spotlight, things started to fall. Apart that November, they broke up for the first time, and it wouldn't be the last. Between 2012 and 2018, their relationship was like a roller coaster, getting back together, then splitting again, over and over. Each reunion and breakup sparked fresh headlines. Fans tracked every move, every lyric. And with each split, there was usually a new song full of emotion. But 2018 changed everything. That's when it ended for real. A few months later, Justin proposed to Hailey Baldwin. By September, they were married. It all happened so quickly, it left fans and, maybe even Selena, shocked. Selena's response was music. Lose You to Love Me was released, and it felt incredibly personal. The lyrics mentioned being replaced just 2 months after the breakup. It didn't feel like fiction, it felt like truth. That song gave fans a glimpse into her side of the story. From that point on, Selena and Justin went down very different paths. Justin became a father in 2024 when he and Hailey welcomed their son, Jack Blues. Selena, on the other hand, found stability with Benny Blanco. Their relationship grew slowly, quietly. In December 2024, they got engaged. Still, even after years, the past doesn't always stay buried. The public hasn't let go, and judging by some of Justin's recent behavior, maybe he hasn't either. In early 2025, his social media activity started getting attention. It was a mix of random posts, strange memes, emotional clips. 1 minute, he was mocking engagement trends. The next, sharing peaceful videos of cats or old quotes about being misunderstood. It wasn't just the content, it was the timing. A lot of these posts came right after Selena and Benny's album was released. That didn't go unnoticed. Fans started connecting the dots and saying he looked like he was having a hard time. Soon, theories started popping up everywhere. Some people believed Justin was more than just emotional. They thought he was preparing for a comeback. Maybe even a song aimed at Selena. TikTok was flooded with side-by-side comparisons. On one side, Selena smiling, in love, glowing. On the other, Justin looking tired, offbeat, maybe even sad. One video summed it up with the caption, "She moved on. He's still crashing out." Then, in January 2025, Justin posted a short clip of a new track. The beat was bold, more hip-hop than pop, full of energy and attitude. The video included symbols like a projector, a hand writing something, and even a devil emoji. Fans didn't think it was random. They were sure it was about Selena. Around the same time, producer MKG casually mentioned in a New York Times interview that he'd worked with Justin in late 2024. That's exactly when Selena had been recording her album and announcing her engagement. Fans immediately linked the two timelines. It didn't feel like coincidence anymore. And Justin has done this before. His 2015 album Purpose felt like it was full of messages to Selena. Each song seemed to tell a part of their story. No one had to guess who he was talking about. So now, with another possible response on the horizon, fans are just waiting to see what direction he takes. Will it be a heartfelt track about letting go? Will it be an emotional apology? Or is he about to throw some shade? That's where things get tricky. A diss track might make waves, but it could also backfire. Selena has made it clear she doesn't want to look back. She said, "I Said I Love You First isn't about Justin at all. It's about growth, peace, and building a future with Benny." In a Spotify interview, she encouraged fans to see the bigger picture, not just her past with Justin. She's moved on, and she wants the world to move with her. And then there's Justin's current life. He's a father now, he's married. He's trying to focus on stability and healing. Would he really risk that by putting out a song that opens old wounds? From what he's shared lately, it doesn't seem likely. His recent posts have been about being real, staying grounded, and not losing himself for anyone else. Releasing A petty track might get attention, sure, but it could also damage everything he's built with Hailey and their son. Plus, public opinion is tricky. If people feel like he's dragging up old drama just to stay relevant, they could turn on him fast. It's also worth mentioning that Justin hasn't dropped new music in a while. His last album, Justice, came out in 2021. That's 4 years without a major release. Since then, he's dealt with serious health issues, including Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which affected his face and ability to perform. He did show up at Coachella 2024 and sang at an Armani wedding, but there's been no tour, no official comeback. If he is planning something, it has to be thoughtful. It can't be a quick reaction, it has to be intentional still. If there's anything consistent about both Selena and Justin, it's how they use their music to speak when words fail. Their songs have always told stories. Sometimes it's about love, sometimes pain, and sometimes it's closure. That's why people keep listening closely, breaking down every lyric and trying to understand what's really being said. This isn't a new pattern either. Back in 2013, Justin dropped Journals, a collection of songs that felt deeply personal. In one interview, he openly said all that matters was about Selena. The lyrics were clear she was everything to him. Another track, Heartbreaker, was full of raw emotion. He even tweeted that it was for anyone going through heartbreak just like him. No one doubted who inspired those lyrics, but the song that truly stood out from that period. One line hit especially hard. "Don't give you all my love. I guess now I got my payback." It wasn't flashy. It was quiet, honest, and heavy. Billboard once called it the saddest thing he's ever recorded. Then came Purpose in 2015, and any subtlety went out the window. On Ellen, Justin openly admitted, "What do you mean was inspired by Selena? It was about confusion, mixed signals, and not knowing where he stood." He also confirmed Sorry was, at least partly, an apology to her. Another song, Mark My Words, was clearly written with her in mind. He even said it was about keeping a promise to someone he truly loved. Then there was Love Yourself, co-written with Ed Sheeran. It was never officially linked to Selena, but fans didn't need confirmation. The line "My Mama Don't Like You" lined up too closely with Selena's Arabic tattoo. That means love yourself. To fans, the pieces fit a little too perfectly. Even as late as 2021, people thought Ghost was about Selena. The lyrics talked about missing someone after they were gone, not just physically, but emotionally. Justin said the song was about grief in general, but fans weren't buying it. Selena's done her share of musical storytelling too. Her lyrics are always personal, sometimes raw. The Heart Wants What It Wants pulled listeners right back into the mess of her past with Justin. Released in 2014, she confirmed it was about him. Lyrics like, "I know this is toxic, but I still feel it," painted a clear picture of something that hurt but still lingered. Then came 2019's Lose You to Love Me. That line, "In 2 months, you replaced us," hit hard. It felt final, like she was closing the door. But here we are in 2025, and it's all back again. Selena's new album is being picked apart like it's part of a series. Every line of "How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten" is being read like a response letter, almost like the version of Sorry that Justin never wrote. This time, it's her telling the story. She's the one on the outside looking in, flipping the script. And now it's Justin who feels distant. Like someone left behind. Fans are analyzing every lyric like it's a hidden message. They say it feels like a subtle goodbye, but with power behind it.